Hey, it's Ari here. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. In today's video, I want to talk specifically about the few things that matter when it comes to building a successful business online. I'd say this is specifically if you are going into affiliate marketing or network marketing. If you are looking to become an independent marketer and you want to learn how to, market either other people's products or maybe it's your own products, this video is really meant to show you is really meant to explain the few things that matter when it comes to getting consistent results in your business. So, I'm, go through this with an open mind. Let me know what you think in the comments if this helps you. But I want to share what I believe are the few things that matter. And the reason I really want to put this out there is because a lot of people who are just coming online, they're constantly worrying about, all these different things that they're learning, all different types of methods on how to drive traffic. They're trying to learn all these different things on a whole bunch of things that really don't matter as much. But I want to share what I believe. If you focus on these few things, this is what will really help you with getting consistent results in your business. So I'm going to get right into it. So the first thing you must learn is you want to learn how to pretty much set up your own sales funnels where you could actually take people through a process. So this is where you've got your capture page set up, and this is where people they land on your page and they could decide if they want to learn more about a particular solution that it is you're offering them. So for a certain problem that they're facing, you have the answer that you're providing, and if they enter their email on that page, then they get taken to the sales page where they could learn more about what it is that you are offering. So this is what you must learn. One of the most important things you must learn is you want to learn how to provide a path for people to follow. And what's great about this is that rather than just putting up videos on YouTube, which it is, putting up content is a really great way to build trust. And I do recommend that if you're looking to build up a brand, you do have some sort of channel, whether it's a YouTube channel or podcast where you're putting out value out there regarding your niche. So I do recommend you have a YouTube channel of some sort, or maybe even like a Facebook fan page or something like that where people can follow you. And when you have like a sales funnel set up and you are providing a path for people to follow, this really helps with keeping them focused, and they're not being distracted by a whole bunch of other videos or other things that that are online. Because when it comes to watching videos like on YouTube, for example, or reading blogs or something like that, people are often distracted. Especially on YouTube, they're constantly watching multiple videos. But what's great about when you learn how to build a sales funnel is you could use this to take people through a very specific process. So when you have a really good offer that you are wanting to share out there in the marketplace, and you want to actually market that product and be able to earn commissions, what's great about this is that you could take people through a very specific process, and you could build up trust with them that way. So by actually putting yourself out there, you have your own custom sales funnel, you got your own videos on there. What's really great about this is people that can see that you are a real, genuine person. And by doing this is what really will boost up that credibility on the front end, because a lot of people aren't willing to put themselves out there. They're afraid of what others might think of them, and this is ultimately one of the key attributes to a successful entrepreneur is you have to be willing to put yourself out there, in the marketplace, and show that you are a real, genuine person that is out there to actually help people. So that is the first thing that you really must focus on when you are building any sort of online business through affiliate marketing or network marketing as well. But the second thing is that you got to learn how to actually follow up with people. So when people give you their name and email address, or just their email address, you have to understand that most people who they see an offer for the first time are not going to buy it right away, because people need time to really learn about what it is that you're offering them, especially if it's like a product that's about making money online or growing an online business. A lot of people are constantly being bombarded with, offers, on a daily basis. They're constantly being bombarded with these very generic salesy videos where, hey, if you join this product here, you join this opportunity, you're going to make this much in, this amount of time. So a lot of people, they're not entirely sure, who exactly to listen to. They don't know who is genuine and who's not. So you have to understand that when people, they first initially see the product that you are promoting, a lot of them, they may be looking at it thinking, okay, is this thing legit? Is it a scam? And what I highly recommend you do is that once you send people through your capture page, your sales page, and they see the offer, you don't just stop there and just say, okay, I'm just going to keep driving traffic. What you really want to focus on is by actually following up with people through email, and so when they put their email in that capture page, you get, their information, and you could follow up with them through an autoresponder tool. So there's, tools like Aweber out there. You could use GetResponse. You can use ConvertKit or Constant Contact. You could use these tools to really help with, following up with people on a consistent basis. So once you start getting lots of traffic to your page and you got tons of people opting into your forum, this really helps with, you could follow up with many people at once, whether it's like you've got 1,000 opt-ins, or maybe you got like 500 people who, requested access. Those are 500 people that you could follow up with at once simply by writing one email, and it goes out to, 500 people. So the benefit of this is that it really helps you with saving a lot of time. Instead of, talking to people one-on-one, like, with, network marketing back in the day, with companies like Amway, instead of, talking to people one-on-one and, keeping a list of everyone that you speak to, this really helps with saving you a lot of time, where you could, send out one email, or you could schedule an email to go out at a certain time. And when you do this and you start to build up that know, like, and trust factor, then you could pretty much get to the point, it has a potential to, get you to the point where you could, send an email once, and, if you got like a list of 500 people, then, even just one of them who, they click on the email and, they click on the link to go to the offer or the video that you're putting out there. And if they choose to buy into that product, if it's like, say like a high ticket offer or something like that, you could have the potential to earn income, earn commissions while you are, out doing other things. So that is really the benefit of having, an autoresponder tool. It's really the benefit of having an online business. It allows you to, create that lifestyle where you could be working, on your own terms, and you could be doing other things, and you could still be, earning as, you are out and about doing other things. So that is the second thing you must really learn to get good at, is by writing emails that actually convert. So the third thing is you want to really focus on putting content out there on a consistent basis. So I recommend that, you do like, like a blog, and you could, write out blog posts to really help with building trust. But something that I actually really recommend is, putting videos out there, showing people that you are a real, genuine person, and, doing videos like on YouTube, or, if you have a Facebook fan page, you focus on giving people, free tips on how they could, solve a particular problem that they are facing. And this really helps with building up that credibility. And, a lot of people, as I mentioned earlier, they aren't willing to, put themselves out there. They want to hide behind a computer screen and, shove a link down someone's throat and hope that they buy the product. This is really not what you want to do. This is what majority of people are doing, and it's really why the majority of people never really get the long-term results that they want, because they are looking for that quick buck. They're pretty much in it for themselves. So when you take the time to really, learn how to, get comfortable on camera, and you put out videos, or maybe it's even like a podcast you put out content on there, on a regular basis, and you build up a following, this is really what's going to help with, building up that credibility. And people are going to be much more, comfortable and actually buying whatever products or service that you recommend, because you are showing them that you are a real, genuine person. And when they trust you, then they are going to know that whatever it is you recommend, it's going to actually be good. So that is really the third thing you must focus on. And the fourth thing is you want to be able to track, what is working and what isn't working. So basically, there is I'd say this is particularly if you are doing any sort of, paid traffic, if you're doing like solo ads or Facebook or YouTube ads, something that I highly recommend is you have a service, and there's actually a tool that I've been using called ClickMagick, where it shows you essentially what is working and what doesn't work, when you are doing any sort of paid traffic. So for instance, if you say you order like 100 clicks from a solo ad vendor to your link, what you could do is you can create a custom link. You take your link to your capture page and you put it into ClickMagick. You get a custom link where you could name it, for instance, someone, a first name, 100 clicks on Udemy, and when people go through that link, you buy the traffic from the Udemy provider, and you give them that customized link. When someone actually clicks that link and they opt into your form, well, ClickMagick, this tool, this tracking tool that you could use, will pretty much indicate that that traffic that is going to your site, and the sales that you're getting from that, it is coming from this specific vendor. So the reason why this is actually really important that you learn this is because this way you could find out what works for you and what doesn't work, and you could just focus on the things that actually work for you. So for instance, if you are getting good results with a particular solo ad vendor, and you want to continue getting those results, well, having this tool really helps with seeing what that it actually works, and then you could scale up a winning campaign. So this way you could really multiply your results, and you could start building up those you could really stack those results. And this is really something that I highly recommend if you're looking to build any sort of business online. If you're doing any sort of paid traffic, which I highly recommend, I think it's a must. A tracking service is really a must-have. So ClickMagick, it's relatively cheap to get started with. It's like 17 bucks a month, starter plan. So you could start with that, and I'll have that linked down below. I'll have any other tools that I recommended linked down below. You could check those out, and what I recommend is that you learn how to actually do this properly. You learn these few things, and as long as you could really master these skills that I'm really laying out in this video, this is what's really going to help you with getting those consistent long-term results. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know what you thought in the comments section down below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and share this with anyone whom you feel could benefit. If you'd like to learn how you could start building a sustainable, profitable business online through affiliate marketing or network marketing, or if it's your own product you want to promote, or e-commerce, whatever it is you're looking to do online, there will be a link in the description that'll give you access to a free webinar. And when you go through that, it will show you how to become an independent marketer. So you'll learn how to promote whatever it is you want online, and then at the very end of it, if you feel like it really resonates with you and you feel like it'd be a good fit for you and you could benefit from it, there will be an opportunity to where you could actually enroll in the program itself, and you'll have a full step-by-step blueprint to follow. So this is by far, in my opinion, the best training out there when it comes to building a sustainable business online. And I've gone through plenty of different training courses over the 2 years plus that I've been online, and nothing that I've found is actually really compared to this. So be sure to check that out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and take care.